Sieg Heil, Black Hitler, the Führer. Yeah, we're going to go to the COLI real quick on this NFL update. NFL television ratings down 9.7% during 2007 regular season. NFL television ratings fell 9.7% during the 2007 regular season, according to numbers registered by Nielsen. A typical game was watched by 1.6 million fewer people this season, as compared to last season's 14.9 million versus 16.5 million. The drop comes after the NFL had hoped to stem an 8% rating slide from last season by experimenting with the format for television commercials and trying to speed up the game. Last year's slide was partly attributed to a lost audience due to the presidential election. This year, the NFL was challenged with fans upset at players protesting during the national anthem, an action that led to a league face-off with President Donald Trump. Other factors cited include the dilution of the product through Thursday Night Football, which was broadcast on the NFL Network, CBS, NBC, and Amazon Prime in 2017. This season, both Fox CEO James Murdoch and CBS Sports Chairman Sean McManus blamed the ratings slide on the proliferation of games. The NFL Red Zone also might be a factor in taking away fans from watching the daytime games on CBS and Fox. The NFL Network and DirecTV, which air separate versions of the show that broadcast live look-ins, have never shared viewership numbers. The NFL isn't in a vacuum, as the viewership drop is indicative of the general environment, as less television is being watched and cable subscriptions have declined. The NBA, however, has seen a 20% increase in viewership this season as compared to 2016-17. Despite the drop in NFL ratings, Nielsen data shows that the 20 of the 30 highest rated shows on television in 2017 were football games. Both NBC and ESPN had the most watched shows every single week in terms of audience and in all key male demographics for Sunday Night Football and Monday Night Football games this season. NBC's Sunday Night Football finished first in prime time this fall for the 7th consecutive year, besting American Idol 2005 all the way through 2011 for the longest hold on the top prime time spot since 1950. Its 18.2 million viewers beat the second best primetime show, Thursday Night Football on CBS, by 29%, its largest margin ever. ESPN officials reported earlier in the week that the network drew its total day viewership in 2017. ESPN officials reported earlier in the week that the network grew its total day viewership in 2017 by 1%, while primetime was up 7%. Let me read some of the comments by some of the commentators. I'm going to use actual footage from me and my wife at a Giants game this year. Smoking buttered on. And no, I'm not going to show my goddamn face. Stupid asses. Million Mills, the superstar, says, I don't watch the No Niggas Football League. King Jove, King of the Gods. All that free time on Sundays not watching subpar football. Absolute the Bookie says, yet the gap between the NFL and the next highest rated TV program was record levels. Just shows you how bad TV overall is declining. Lord Lyon says, people sick of this scripted bullshit. Everyone knows Pats are winning it all, so why watch? New York City Rebel, on the other side of the pond, says, It's the overall change in how folks watch traditional media, yet it's still the go-to metric to determine who watches what. Regular P said, the Red Zone channel has to be a decent chunk of that. You can catch everything pertinent that's happening on there. Yeah, that's the shitty-ass New Jersey transit I had to take to get to the stadium over there in the cesspool, New Jersey. That's me stunting outside the stadium with the fluorescents on and wifey right there in the cut with the binoculars. Old shit I stole from my grandfather. It's me there with the helmet and my smell-proof weed patch. You know, them niggas got dogs, man. Mosey Chrome said, yeah, we had to hear about ratings down all year. That talk has cooled off lately, though. It was down, but it was still crushing everything it was going up against on TV. Guess the NFL broke even. Crimson Tider said, and once someone gets a taste of the red zone, they can never go back. No Saints fan. The NFL is going to be okay, but they need to stop acting like they Teflon, because it's clear Goodell and the League Corp acted on high and mighty on a variety of things, leaving a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. When you're the top dog, it's easy to think your shit don't stink, and you can get away with whatever you want. And though the NFL is not in jeopardy of losing their top dog status in the U.S. anytime soon, they still need to be proactive and build up a base for future years. Also, they found themselves in a shitty position by managing to piss off both blacks and whites and lost a significant chunk of fans from that. They handled a lot of things wrong in the past few years, but again, they're still the top dog. They just need to get their shit together more. It's become the cool thing to hate on the NFL, and they need to fix that narrative. Two things you don't want to do when you're the top dog is get too cocky or too complacent, and they've managed to do a little of both. They'll be fine though. They can just do better on the simple PR things is all. A few more. K. Diggy says, couldn't watch a down of that garbage this year. Tide Runs This says, the NFL was pretty good this year. Watched more this season than I have in years. The NFC was lit. Sucks Rodgers and Zeke went out, or the NFC race would have been crazy all season. The AFC was typical AFC. Glad Jacksonville finally made the move. And Tigron, the rookie. Funny, I thought the NFL was the worst it had been in years. No real memorable moments this year. About 25 to 32 teams played miserably every game. Refs handling the number one seed to the Pats. Household names being injured. Awful AFC lineups in the playoffs. Catching rules seem more suspect and convoluted than ever. Any loss in viewership is well deserved, in my opinion. So that was the article and all of the responses in the commentary. So, leave your commentary. Did you watch the NFL? Or you was like, fuck that shit too? Did you watch the NFL or did you boycott it too? You know, I like that last comment. You know, he's right. The NFL got full of itself. And plus, it's about time that either there's a drastic overhaul of the rules and the compensation mechanism and these guaranteed or non-guaranteed contracts. There needs to be a shift. And I think this was the underlining point. Yeah, but I'm done with the NFL. The boycott for me is forever. Like I said, I wasn't watching it that much anyway. You know, it's a violent sport. It's fun to watch, but eventually you got to worry about the people playing it. And that CTS shit ain't no joke, or that CTE shit ain't no joke. So, fuck the NFL, fuck the owners. Zeke Howe, Black Hitler.